Thank you very much. Back at you. I appreciate it so much. Today, what I'd like to talk to you about is our friend, the monkey. It turns out that we're more than friends. I don't know if you've been following this along. I've always been a fan of the monkey, but it turns out their DNA is 99.4% identical to ours, which is pretty much everything but the tail. I don't know much about DNA. I know it can either get you put in the slammer or get you out of the slammer. I know that. But I'm really glad that I've been a fan of the monkey for a long time. I'm glad there's a lot of monkey in us because they're amazing. They're amazing. They do amazing things for us. And if you're lucky enough to ever meet a monkey, you say, "Thank you, my sister." And if it's not a girl, it'll feel insulted and do something disgusting and throw it at you. But anyway, do you know about the capuchin monkey? It's people know it as the organ grinder monkey, those little things it's a capuchin monkey. What they're doing now is they're being trained to help the disabled. You know, usually dogs are helping the disabled. Now the monkey is being trained they can open a can or close a refrigerator, or they can pick things up that you drop, or they can load a CD or a video. They can comb your hair or scratch an itch for you. And they also can pick your pockets. I saw it once in a movie. They're smart, and so they just opened, this is true, the first monkey college. It's in Boston, and it's Ivy League, I believe. I'm proud of them. I really am. And I know many people, years ago, probably like 100, 200 years ago. I'm making it up. But it's a true thing. You can look this up. Women kept monkeys as pets, and what they did is they used them to attract men. And the theory was, who's not going to look at a woman with a monkey? And who doesn't look good next to a monkey? That's really, because they'd be strolling down the street with a monkey on a leash, and sure enough, men would look at him and go, "The tall one's hot." And I'm sure it didn't happen, you know, all the time. Some of them probably went back to the monkey store and complained, "This monkey is too cute. How much is that armadillo in the window?" Which is what the song was originally, but it was too many syllables. "How much is that armadillo?" It was too hard. I'd say that we should honor the monkey within us, or our inner chimp, as I like to call it. And how you do that is you've got to move the monkey within. Appreciate it, and whoever sang that lovely, lovely song that was all about I Love the Ellen Show was really entertaining for about 10 minutes there, wasn't it? Tom, were you taking a nap, or what was going on?
Oh my God.
Thank you very much.
You're so welcome.
Yeah, I eventually caught on to the lyrics and sang along with you. Well, let me tell you something. I'm not kidding around. Monkeys make wonderful friends, and I have a photograph to prove it. I really do. I love monkeys and apes and gorillas. And I want to warn you, though, this picture is so cute, your head just may explode. This picture comes to us from South Africa, and look at this. Come Come on, that's adorable. What are they doing in the street? Hey, kitten, you know where I can score some bananas? What? Oh, I was like, what is that? And I just realized it's the first day of spring, and so that's reminding me. It's the first day of spring. I should water my flowers right here. Telling me who's on the show. Yes. Oh, from Seinfeld and the new CBS comedy, The New Adventures of Old Christine, Julia Louis-Dreyfus is here. Yes, I agree. She's very funny. Who else is here? Yes. You know him from his old TV show, Crossing Over. Now he's got a new show called Cross Country Psychic Medium. John Edward is here. Yes. That tickles. Stop it. Stop it. What's that? Free your mind and the rest will follow? Oh, that's great advice. Now finish telling me who's on the show. Oh, that's right. A friend of mine who is a brilliant musician. His name is Kobe Brown, and he'll be singing for us today. Kobe Brown is here singing from Truth Shines. Kobe is an amazing singer. He's making his national television debut on this show. He is so talented and just recently was diagnosed with a cancer of the nasal sinus. It's a ridiculous thing that happened that he was surprised by a month ago, and his attitude is incredible, and he's amazing, so I can't wait for you to see him today. And also later in the show, we're going to be playing our first ever installment of Audience Humdinger from the board game Cranium, and you're all going to be humming to tell me what song. Let's all warm up. Let's hum right now. Wonderful, wonderful, thank you. Oh, yes, you're free to go. Fly away. Goodbye, little birdie. Oh. Well, pretty soon we're going to fly off, too. We're going to go to Universal Resort in Orlando, and that is going to be exciting. All right. But here's some really, really good news. Somebody in this audience is going to win a trip to come with us. And, yeah. Somebody. All right. We're going to find out later who it's going to be, and whoever it is, I hope you like thrill rides, because we're going to be going on a lot of them. And we're going to get our picture taken, and then we're going to show it in one of my favorite new segments called Bad Roller Coaster Photos. All right, this first one is from Ryan Egan from Vancouver, British Columbia. He says he tends to get a little more scared than his friends. Just a little bit, yeah. The woman behind him, look at her. She's not scared. She doesn't like the way the ride smells. It doesn't. And then the guy in the glasses is very upset because he thought he was going to go on a ski lift. He was like, this is not. Okay, and this one is our sound guy, Ron Thompson, and his 7-year-old son, Miles. All right. Can you see? Ron says that Miles calls himself Big Man. More like Daddy's little boy right now. And this last picture is from Matthew Sawchuk. He's the 6-year-old little whiz kid we've had on the show. And this is the first time he was on the show, just to remind you who he is. And you watch my show in Canada, don't you?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part of the show?
When you act crazy.
Oh. When does that happen?
Most of the time. Hey,
All right, so his mother sent in a picture of Matthew on the Jurassic Park ride. All right. So if you remember, he's an anatomy expert, so I think he's just trying to show us his gallbladder. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Thanks for those pictures. Keep sending them in. Stick around. We come back. We're going to be playing Audience Humdinger. Okay. Well, if you know anything about me, you know I love games, and that's why I'm really excited to play the biggest game of Humdinger ever attempted in the history of television, in a game we like to call Audience Humdinger. All right, usually when we play Humdinger, one audience member is going to try to get me to guess a song by humming the tune to me, but I say the more the merrier, so the entire audience today is going to be humming, and I'm going to have to guess what song it is. All right, y'all ready to try it? All right, everybody stand up. All right, I can't see the monitors. Here's the song you're going to be humming. Ready? Can I look? Yes. Okay. Ready? Hum. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I want to play the game. All right. All right, what's the other one? Can I look up? Okay. Hum. I don't know that one. What is it? All right. Let's go again. Ready? Okay, go. Don't you?
Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was a freak like me? Don't you?
All right. Let's do one more, okay? All right. Ready? Go. We will rock you. Rock you. We will rock you. That's great. That's how you play Audience Humdinger from the board game Cranium. Tune in tomorrow when we play Audience Solitaire. Don't go away when we come back. Julie Louis-Dreyfus is going to be sitting right over there. We'll be right back. Our first guest became a household name thanks to the immensely popular series Seinfeld. Now she's starring in the new adventures of Old Christine. Take a look. Please welcome back Emmy Award winner Julie Louis-Dreyfus. Very pretty. Aren't they pretty?
Yeah, I just have to do one thing.
Look, you're actually doing it.
So good.
Are those tuberoses? I didn't even smell them.
No, those are hyacinths.
Do they smell good?
Fantastic. What's wrong? Just smell them.
Well, okay.
See?
They do smell very good.
Isn't that nice?
Often enough, I just look at flowers and don't smell them.
Oh, all right.
And that's sort of the point, is to stop and smell the flowers.
Yeah, enjoy your life for
Yes,
a change.
instead of just looking at it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, well, good for you for doing that. And congratulations, and the show looks really, really funny.
Yeah.
And you're playing, you're playing a mom.
I'm playing a mom, which is something I really wanted to do because, as it turns out, I actually am a mom.
How many kids do you have?
I have 2. And I thought it would be nice to play a mom, like a real mom, sort of warts and all. And that's what this show is. And I'm a single working mother of an 8-year-old boy, and my ex-husband is very much in the picture. And in the pilot episode, my name is Christine, by the way, and I mean the character I play. I'm actually Julia, but anyway. And in the pilot episode, I find out that my ex-husband has a serious girlfriend, and her name also happens to be Christine. So she's the new Christine, and I am
The old Christine.
Yeah.
Hence, now I understand what the title is,
Yeah.
because I didn't understand why you would be considered old.
I appreciate
So,
that.
yeah.
And
So you find there is, I mean, I would assume there's a lot of funny material in being a mom that you're just transferring from your life,
just taking it straight from the house and onto the set.
which a lot of people relate to.
Yeah. There's a lot of, it's not, roses all day long. It's fantastic, believe me. I'm so happy I'm a mother. But I mean, for instance, when one of my guys, when my little boy was about 2 years old and he was terribly sick, and I'd just gotten a new really pretty rug in our bedroom, and it was the middle of the night and he'd been up vomiting, and I was holding him and he started to retch again like he was gonna go, and the carpet was right beneath my feet, and I said, honey, don't throw up on the carpet, throw up on mommy, throw up on mommy. and he did, by the way.
Yeah. A good boy.
He's a wonderful boy.
And how old is he now?
8.
Okay, and you have an 8-year-old on the show.
Yes, I have an 8-year-old on the kid in the show. He's 8.
Is he really 8?
No, he's 10.
Okay, because they always play younger.
I know, and he does, and he's a wonderful actor and adorable, and he's really good. He's actually kind of more mature than plenty of adults I know. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
He's good. He's funny.
And
he holds for laughs and things like that.
And really?
Yeah, it's weird.
And does your son, is he jealous of that you have instead of, he's like, I'm 8, how come I'm not playing your son, or he doesn't want any part of it?
Well, I think he might have been a little put off when I was sort of kissing my pretend son a lot on the show. But then he saw the craft service that they've got set up there, and there are a lot of donuts and M&Ms, and he was like, whatever. And he's he's totally fine.
But do you think he wants to go into that? Does he have any interest in it?
I don't know. He's a kid, he's playing
Oh,
basketball.
Well, so is the kid playing your kid.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I mean,
I guess what I mean is that he's not going into show business.
okay, yeah,
as a
I guess
child.
that's what you're trying to say. You won't allow it.
That's right. That's against the rules.
And here's your husband, Brad, and how long have y'all been married now?
19 years
Wow,
in June.
that's great. Did y'all meet on Saturday Night Live? Is that true?
No, we actually met in Chicago. We both went to Northwestern University.
Oh, really? Well,
Yes.
So that was before Saturday Night Live for you?
Correct.
And
yes.
because I don't remember when you were on exactly.
It's fine. I wasn't very good when I on it. But
How long were you on?
3 years.
And you weren't good all 3 years?
I was really
Where's
bad,
the picture
Ellen.
of Saturday Night Live? Where's the cast picture from that?
I don't know.
There, right there.
See, I looked awful, and I was bad. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Well,
It was a job. It was my first job. It was a big deal.
It is a big deal.
Yeah, it was incredible. I was a junior in college, and they offered me this job, and I went to New York and did it.
It's huge.
Huge.
Yeah. And now, do you keep in touch with everybody from Seinfeld?
If that's what you'd like to believe. Yeah, no, I'm
we
kidding.
would.
Yeah.
We would like to know that
yes,
you talk
I do.
every
Yes.
week.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, it's great. We get together a lot.
Oh, that's great to hear. Same with me and my old sitcom
Yeah,
staff.
I bet you guys.
Everybody. We all hang out.
You have brunches and
yes.
yeah,
I think
potlucks.
everybody expects that, because you were on for so long that
Yeah.
but that was then you move on, right?
Yeah, although actually we do in fact see each other because we've been promoting the DVDs, and so we go and have these reunions on television shows, and in fact they really are reunions because we haven't seen each other prior. So
well, that's good. You
Yeah.
probably are staying apart for a reason, so it's more realistic when you get together for the reunion show.
yes, thank you for putting it that way.
Yes.
I had never spun it like that.
Yeah. Just call me the spin doctor. All right, we have to take a break. We'll be right back with Julia Louis-Dreyfus. We're back with Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and the last time you were here, we gave you a vacuum because you said you loved vacuuming.
That's right. That's so nice. I wanted to thank you again.
Where's where's the clip? I had heard that you said that you liked it, so we got you this now.
Oh my God!
How about that?
That is the best piece of news I've had in ages.
There you go.
Wow, thank you.
You're welcome. Don't re-gift it.
I'm not gonna.
Because I said that because, you know, we give gifts on the show all the time. We gave Gwyneth Paltrow a pram, and she's
Yes.
like, oh, my God, thank you so much. And then we see her in tabloids and every single magazine, you know, walking the baby, not one with our pram. All these other, and we're like, you know, we go to the trouble of giving you something. I want to make sure, so I told you to take a picture
Yes.
to prove that you're actually using it.
Yes.
And did you bring it?
I did.
Let me see it. Julia, that's ridiculous.
Why?
Because-
Just because I'm having a martini as I vacuum?
No, that's not. I vacuum that way too, but that's not it. This is okay. Yours is yellow. Look at what I gave you. Purple. That's not. I knew you were going to do this to me. So you know what I did? I had you followed, and I've taken more pictures. Here's vacuuming, a whole different vacuum cleaner, not even using the one. And here's another one, another vacuum cleaner.
Uh-huh.
My point is that you're not using it. What happened to it?
I have the one you gave me at my house in Santa Barbara, and I ran out of film in my camera when I was there to take the picture of that one, so I took a picture here with the yellow one. But I used the purple one. I beg you to believe me.
Liar. Liar! All right, well, no, that sounds perfectly right. I completely trust you. And the only reason I do is because I think you're so funny and so talented. I hope people watch this show because it's hard to keep a good show on the air right now. So, you know, it looks very smart and very funny, and people don't give it a long enough chance. So hopefully they will.
Hopefully they will, because it is funny.
It looks really funny, and you're funny. So thank you for being here. The New Adventures of Old Christine airs Monday nights at 9:30 on CBS. John Edward will be here after this. Don't go away. Our next guest is known for connecting people with their loved ones on the other side. Now he's traveling the country with his new show, John Edward Cross Country. Please welcome John Edward. So it's good to see you again.
Thank you. Good to see you as well.
Haven't seen you in a while. So explain, a lot of people want to know the difference between, you're a medium, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'm a large. You know, what's the difference between a medium and a psychic?
Well, think about a doctor and a surgeon. You have to be a doctor before you're a surgeon. So a medium has to be a psychic before they could be actually a medium. So being a medium is like being a specialist of being a psychic. A psychic has the ability to connect with what's going on now in your life, what's coming up for you, validate things in the past. A medium acts as a conduit or a bridge to the other side.
Can all psychics then, so not all psychics go on to become mediums?
Correct.
So they're kind of just able to specialize in that?
Correct.
And then can you learn to all of a sudden?
Well, I think all psychics have the ability to connect with energies on the other side. Like everybody has the ability to connect with our family and friends who've passed. But then there are mediums, and mediums just that's what their specialty is.
Mm-hmm. What happens when somebody all of a sudden in their life, like my mother is having like all of a sudden this synchronicity where she feels something or thinks something, and literally the next day somebody will call her that hasn't, or a word. Well, what does that mean?
She's having a precognitive experience where she's either possibly dreaming these things in advance, and when they're happening, she's recognizing that, or she's becoming more in tune with the energies that are around her.
Like that can happen later in life. You all of a sudden can get this.
It can happen in moments. Like if there's any type of crisis that are happening around people, or if people are having emotional situations, or if there's somebody who's going through something, sometimes a heightened awareness will kick in. And then if you look at something astrologically, there might be something astrological that's happening in your chart that would also trigger what might make that like a highlighted moment.
And how is this show? First of all, explain this show. It's called
It's John Edward Cross Country.
Cross country. And how is this different than crossing over? What's the difference?
Well, the difference is crossing over was in a studio like this. I would read people, and then I would leave. And the producers would talk to the folks after the fact and say, hey, what did that mean? In this, I'm constantly like lecturing. I'm on the road a lot doing this type of work all over the country. So the cameras are following me in those venues, and then they're following up with the people. I'm following up with the people that have been read. I'm going home with them. So it's much more intimate. It's very personal.
Okay, so you did, first of all, and how does this, explain how you, what this looks like to you when you get these thoughts?
I am, like right now, the show's being broadcast out to TVs all over the place. And basically, I'm the television, and the other side broadcasts its signal to me. And then I see, hear, and feel the information, and it plays what's called clairvoyance, clairaudience, and clairsentience. And I just interpret what it is that I'm seeing, hearing, and feeling. Sometimes I get it right, sometimes I get it wrong. But I always tell people I'm getting it, so pay attention to what's coming through.
So there could be a lot of different people talking to you at once, and you have to just go, hold, please?
Yeah. Kinda. It's like the loudest energy gets through. I always feel like whether there's 5 people in a room or 12,000 people in a room, those who are supposed to get the message, their family will kind of step forward and make sure it happens.
What if the person is really shy and it doesn't talk loud enough?
That actually could be a problem. I tell people their personality is very, are
Really?
stage true to form. So if somebody was shy in life, it might be a little bit, they might
Harder
be
to
more
get through.
reticent on the other side. They might take a back seat to somebody who's not so shy.
All right, so you talked to the audience earlier, you did a reading, so let's see the clip of you talking to the audience earlier.
I want to come up into this section first. The lady with the blue on, the jacket on the end. The first thing I'm going to tell you is I don't know if it's your father who's passed, but I've got a father figure who wants to come through. Now, would your father be connected to one of them as well? Like, is he connected to her as well?
We're sisters.
Okay, but the lady in the turquoise jacket, he's
Mother.
your
Our
mother?
yeah.
So he's married to her?
Yes.
Okay. Twice?
No.
He's telling me to talk about the second marriage.
Not you.
He's telling me to talk about the second marriage.
Me.
Since Dad passed, are you married twice?
Yes.
He's making me feel like he's got the dog with him as well. So he wants to know that the dog is coming through with him. Here's the deal. Your dad is making me feel like it's important that you know that he's here. He's acknowledging the second marriage. There's an Ellen or Helen name that they want me to bring up.
Whoa. Her name's Helen.
Helen, okay. And your husband is telling me to tell you white flower. White flower to me means happy birthday or congratulations. So whose birthday is now?
Next birthday.
Next week's your birthday? Happy birthday from your husband, okay?
Wow, that's amazing. So, and Helen, and what are your names?
Cindy.
Dawn.
Hi. And that's a complete surprise. You didn't know John would be here?
No.
And all that stuff made sense to you?
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
And it's your birthday? Happy birthday.
Thank you.
What a present that was, huh?
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Wow. That's incredible. I wish we had more time, and I would love to, last time you were here, we hung out a little afterwards, and you really are the real deal. I mean, you had some amazing things to say.
Thank you.
Which, so I'm happy for you. I'm happy you're doing it again, and I think it makes people feel good to know that they're still here and they're still with you and trying to get through. So let that be a lesson. If you're shy, start amping it up because you got to get through. John Edward Cross Country premieres at 10 o'clock on March 17th on the We Network. Kobe Brown performs after this. We'll be right back. All right. It's time to announce the winner of our Universal Orlando Resort giveaway. You're coming with us. If you hear your name, jump up and run down here. Carolyn Leas. Wow, if that's a run, I would hate to see you walking. That's, are you excited?
Very. I
Yeah.
can't believe it.
It'll be fun.
It will.
Yeah, it's a huge place with lots of fun things to do.
I've never been there.
No, me either.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, hold on.
Okay,
You're not,
okay.
you're not Celine Dion, not that far away.
Okay, okay.
All right, how did you get your tickets here today? I heard it was interesting.
It was. My friend Joni and I went to a charity event for the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Washington, and she beat out everybody there to get the tickets. She was
Really?
the highest bidder.
Wow, that's fantastic. We shouldn't ask how much it was, but it was worth it, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And look at what you get now, a
I
trip
know.
out of it. Who
Thanks,
knew?
Joni.
Yeah. Yeah. Joni's not going, just you. Yeah.
Oh, all right, sorry,
she can
Joni.
go too. Tim McGraw's going to be there performing. Do you like Tim?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we have a lot of cool. Well, you can go too. Get your tickets. A lot in the thrill rides, and it's beautiful there.
I can't wait.
All right, where do you live?
Washington, D.C.
Because wouldn't it be weird if you said Orlando, and then we're just flying you home? All right, well, we're going to see you there, and congratulations,
Thank you very
and
much.
thank you for bidding on it. That's fantastic. I want to thank my guests, Julie Louis-Dreyfus, John Edward, and Colby Brown. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.